everybody, welcome to another episode of Car Addiction. Today we're going to talk about the big job or the big project that's going to happen with the Skyline. Today, right now is 4 a.m. Monday morning. Next Saturday, the Skyline goes to the shop to get the work done and then to the tuning shop to get the tune done. If I don't do this video now, I won't have time to actually talk about this. So here we are. If this is your first time in my channel, I'm a huge Nissan enthusiast. I got 4 300ZX twin turbos and an R32 Skyline, a Nissan hardbody. Recently got an S15, so also doing some stuff, thinking right now. Not doing anything, thinking, planning for that S15 because that will get something. Just don't know it yet. Anyway, let's show you the stuff that's gonna go in, and if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up. And if you are 21 and younger, stop, watch a cat video. Being a car enthusiast is absolutely detrimental to your financial health, and this little shenanigan that I'm gonna do, by the time I'm said and done, it'll probably be a little bit over 5. Yeah, no, it'll be a little bit over 6 grand. So that's just this season. First off, it will be getting some gaskets. That is the Cosmic exhaust manifold gasket. This is OEM Nissan intake manifold gasket, the gasket that goes to the head, not to the upper portion, because I have a front mount intercooler setup, and I'm just changing that setup to another better front mount intercooler, so I don't need the second gasket. Next is the Tomei multi-layer metal head gasket. So I'm not sure if I am actually going ahead with this one. First of all, I'm sure a lot of you guys will go to the comment section and tell me not to put this metal head gasket instead, to go with the Nissan OEM RB20 head gasket. And all of you are right. I bought this not really doing my homework. There's certainly a need for this product for a certain application, and there's a process of using this product. I'm not sure if I'm going through it. Not necessarily I actually need a head gasket, so I'm gonna let my builder and the tuner tell me if we have to go through a head gasket. Pretty sure not, but yeah. So I have it. The chance of me using it is very slim, but if I have to, I will. Next on the list is this manifold. So a lot of this product that we're gonna see today, I got it from a company called King Performance in motherland China. So King Performance is basically a manufacturing plant for a lot of certain brand name products. I'm not in the liberty of exposing that. When I was talking to them, they told me that they're a toll manufacturing company, and they make product for whatever. Having said that, this one I was not happy with their output, because the manifold itself, this part of the face, it's not straight. I guess while they were welding and whatnot, it heated up a little too much and it twisted itself, and also the quality of the weld is it's what it is. It looks like, oh yeah, it's a cheap Chinese product. So yeah, that's that. I will let my tuner or builder tell me if we can use this. If not, it'll be chucked in the bin. King Performance, when I brought the issues with this up to them, they accepted it and they gave me a refund for this. So I give them the props for understanding what was the issue with it and actually dealing with it in a bit professional way. They did, so I can't give them any slack for it. I just noticed this. When you put the turbos in, how the hell you're gonna put this bolt? That will be, oh my god, that will be so hard. Yeah. If I have time from now and before I have to drop these parts off, I will sit down with the Dremel and basically clean up a little bit more so that, the airflow is a little better. But there's only so much I can go before I will go through this metal, because it's not the thickest metal out there either. This is a manifold for a top mount turbo, which is the look I'm going for on my build. So if the builder tells me I'm gonna have to chuck it, I'm gonna have to chuck it. Sticking with the exhaust side, the next one is a wastegate. And for the wastegate, because this is a very important and integral part of the build, I didn't want it to take any risk, and I basically went with a 44mm tiled wastegate, because if you guys know anything, tile makes a great, fantastic quality product. And for what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna need some quality product on that end. this is one product where I couldn't cheap out, because if the boost is not regulated correctly, I can explode the whole thing and it's not gonna be fun. Don't want to jinx it. So the tile came with God knows how many springs, man. Don't know, man. I don't know how many springs, how you're gonna set it up, whatever. I'll let the tuner or the builder decide what setup they're gonna go with. My instruction to them is I want to make safe power to the wheel. It doesn't have to be the most amount of power. I just want to make it safe. So whatever they tell me, whatever pressure the build is gonna be safe, that's what we're gonna do. Man, tile makes a very high quality product. So wow, they're solid, literally solid machine. Sticking to the exhaust side, this is impressive. The hardware that it comes with from King Performance, it's good quality stuff. I don't think they cheaped out on anything. I gave them a little bit of crap on the exhaust manifold side, but this product, they banged it out of the park. Like, quality is very good. Yeah, it's very comparable to the name brand products. So also it came with all the gaskets that you're gonna need. So this is it's huge. It is huge. This is a GTX 3076R with dual ball bearing. It will take a V-band flange with a T3. So the manifold that I have is T3. The current manifold in the car is also T3. Worst case, we're going to use the current manifold, but I would like to use the top one manifold because I want people to see this. Oh man, this thing is so good. It's balanced, made really well. Like, I can like two-step all day, every day, and yeah. So I'm very happy with this. The exhaust housing is 63 and the intake housing is 60, and it's a dual ball bearing CHRA in the middle. It has the oil feed lines, coolant line, the whole thing. I'm very, 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 very excited when it comes to this guy. And King Performance, I'm gonna tell you guys, like, I know I gave you slack for the other stuff, the manifold. This one blew it out of the park. Like, this is another item where King Performance blew it out of the park. So it comes with all the hoses that you're gonna need, even the collectors, you name it. This box is full of all the gaskets that you're gonna need. Like, come on, look at it. They thought about everything. Even this plate, if I'm not using it, if I'm blocking it off, I have the blocking plate for everything. All stainless steel products. Like, I cannot put a finger on it. Pretty good stuff. While I was going through the whole thing, and a friend of mine bought a similar unit from Zero Fab, and I'm telling you, they look identical. Anyway, that's the fuel rail. Oh man. One thing is, on the inside the fuel rail, before putting the thing in, like, you can see some of the metal shavings in there from the machining. So yeah, I will figure out a way to put something in there, run it through, so it gets rid of the metal shavings. So that's something I'm gonna do. But like, it's machined out of a solid piece of aluminum. Next part of the equation is this massive, freaking massive, I don't know if you guys can see the whole thing, 90mm throttle body. It's machined, you see the machining. This piece was machined out of a solid piece of aluminum. You can see the CNCs going around, and then it goes. RVs don't make that noise, but that's what I feel in my head. It is so good, man. And this spring is pretty, I'm gonna say, strong compared to what I have in my car right now. So I'm looking forward to the feel of the throttle paddle when this is installed, because I think the throttle paddle would be pretty hard. I can't wait. And also it comes with its gaskets, mounting hardware, everything stainless steel. So King Performance, like, you guys know your on that one. Next is this. Whoa, just look at it. I don't know if you guys can look at inside. outside, like all the welds are bang on. They don't look like a kid did any of this job. All the machine work, everything is just bang on. Now inside, that's where people forget, especially on the exhaust manifold. But this one, nope, they cleaned it up, took care of it. Reminds me of Zero Fat. I could be very wrong, but that's that. There are a couple of things I just don't have it in this room. I'm getting it tuned through Nistune with the Type 2 Nistune board on a separate ECU than what I have, so we'll get that. And I also need an AFR, so I'm just gonna go with an AEM X Series AFR, which I haven't purchased yet. I'll just get the builder to purchase it. He'll probably get a better deal than I can, so I'll just let him do his job. Yeah, that's that. I'm looking forward to it. Right now, it's an RB20D with Mines ECU in it, so I don't really know what kind of power it's pushing out. Especially, I also have some issues with the current intake manifold. The whole reason I'm going through an intake manifold was there are a couple of areas where it rubbed against some braided hoses and rubbed through, which is making an issue. That's why we're getting a whole intake setup, and also this one looks a million times better than what I have right now. Oh, what else? I'm sure. Okay, I'm also getting a catch can. Oh, the most important thing is, well, not the most, one of the most important things. Since I had the car, I always wanted to swap the factory thermostat to a Nismo 62-degree thermostat. The reason we can't do it is because of the front mount intake setup. We've got to take the intake off to access that. So now, since we are taking the intake off, I'm gonna get that swapped out. So that will really help with the cooling. Sometimes in really hot summer days, I could see the needle creep up a little more than what I expected to. It never overheated or anything under any conditions. But it just, I want to make sure it stays where I want it to stay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else. That's gotta be it. Oh yeah, a lot more stuff coming in, man. I told you, yes, it's winter, yes, it's cold, but we ain't sitting down. So hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Wait for the videos to come in. I'm gonna make 1,000 wheel horsepower in my RB20. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.